Oh, hello YouTube. I'm out of bed, and that took something. I wasn't sure I was going to make it out of bed tonight. So it's Sunday, January 15th. Oh, that's weird. So I always use the Obama phone to, check the time and date, and like on its unlock screen where it posts the day and date, it's right over where the screen is shattered, so it's very difficult to read. And then when I pull it down for the toolbar, swipe down from the screen for the toolbar, expecting the date to be there, it shows when my next alarm is instead of showing the time and date. Which I guess makes sense, because, I mean, why would you show something redundant? You're not supposed to have a screen that's completely fucked like mine is. Anyway, Sunday, January 15th, 10:49 p.m. Yeah, I'm really late for work. And the shitty thing is, I've been laying in bed since pretty much Saturday night. Laying in bed since Saturday night. Too frustrated to really get out of bed. Really looking forward to going to work so I could get back to get back into that routine, which I like. I mean, I worked for the first time ever last week. I worked 6 days continuously, and I absolutely liked it. Like, I got into enough of a swing of it that I was on time to work every day, and I absolutely enjoyed being at work every day, and did well at work every day. And I even got to the point where Priscilla's refusal to meet my needs was not even really upsetting me. Just I was okay with it, and it was good. I mean, if I could have kept doing that, if I could have literally kept on that, and Amazon would allow me to do that 7 days a week, I think I could have really got into a good place, mentally and emotionally. Which kind of brings me back to the sort of hours that I worked as a cab driver. I used to not take days off as a cab driver, unless I had something special planned, like a concert or some kind of special activity that required I not work. I worked every day, 12 hours off, 12 hours on, 12 hours off, 12 hours on, for months on end, which, granted, to a lot of people probably sounds like hell, but it kept me balanced. It kept me in the sort of routine that makes me functional. In fact, with Lyme, I talk about how I did well with Lyme. One of the reasons I did well with Lyme is I was literally able to work 7 days a week. I wasn't forced to take a day off. Yeah, this forced to take 3 days off from Amazon really, it didn't do anything good for me. It really didn't. In fact, I'm now up to my videos. We're posting my videos from Thursday night, and I considered not posting it publicly, but I posted the video when I was wandering around on Sweetwater, where my house used to be. I haven't posted the next video after that. previewed it. I'm contemplating putting it into iMovie and editing some of it out. I don't know if I'll put it out or not. Let's just say that me having that much time off with the way my life currently is really, really, really not a good thing. And here it is, like I finally have a chance to go back to work, and I didn't even make it, you know. I need to go to Circle K. I need to get a drink. I think I'm gonna go to the one over at. God, I don't want to go to a Circle K though, because they're not honoring my sip and save. And if I want to pay for a fountain drink when I've already paid for a fountain drink. Oh, I still have a burrito in here. I still have my burrito from Saturday night on the way to Priscilla's. Well, it's been cold out. It's probably okay. Microwave it. Or if I eat it cold, for that matter. I forgot that was out in the car. So I think my last vlog was when I was on my way over to Priscilla's place. Planning on meeting her and Priscilla there. April's ribs were absolutely delicious. They were served in such a way it was really difficult for me to eat. So the meat was good. I had to pull it out of this container with like no utensils, and I didn't like the way it felt on my fingers. And I had no utensils to eat it with, so I didn't like the way it felt on my fingers. And fortunately, I had something good to drink because I had got that beverage at 7-Eleven on my way over. Priscilla had music videos on, so that was nice. Normally when I get there, she's got some kind of ethnic crap on that I find annoying to watch. Either like travel documentaries of foreign places or cooking shows, or usually there's always just something on her TV that I just rather it be turned off, you know, instead of the noise that I find unpleasant. And welcome back, YouTube. It is it's still Sunday night, January 15th. 11:14 p.m. So I found a 7-Eleven, because at this point I'm just kind of boycotting Circle K until I can find my receipt. And at the rate I'm going, by the time I find my receipt, my sip and save will be expired anyway. But hey, I did a little bit better than the last time I went to 7-Eleven. I did find the pies. Yeah, they don't keep them by the register anymore. They're in an aisle, and the price has gone way up. It seems like they used to be like 2 for $2. It was $1.99 for one. God, the customers going into this store are so dirty and sketchy. It's nerve-wracking just being in there. Last video cut off. I started recording video and I completely forgot that. I don't understand why my car beeps so much. Part of me wants to figure out where the wire is that supplies the power to that beeper and undo it. Static on the radio. It's on that school station out of Mesa. It was, and they were. The signal doesn't come in very clear over in this part of town, but there's a pulling into 7-Eleven. They were playing "The Man" by Aloe Blacc. Oh wow, I love that song so much, and I don't know that I've ever heard it on the radio before. So that kind of put me in a better place as I was heading in. It smells like burning fentanyl just driving through here. It doesn't make any sense. Definitely never made that turn before. Not since the I-10 is changed and the intersection with the 202 has been added here at 59th Avenue. By the way, I was at 59th Avenue in McDowell. So anyways, I was saying last video, last section there got cut off because his battery died. I totally forgot when I got in the car and started shooting video that I was at 1% power. So, and I should have been a little more, I don't know, should have been more diligent about just going to work, but I don't know, I'm trying not to be too much of a head case when I walk in the door. So I didn't have any, well, the only soda I had left in my fridge when I got up was I got one last pineapple Jarritos. I didn't want to, those aren't caffeinated anyways, I don't think, so I didn't want to, really wanted a Mountain Dew. So got a Mountain Dew from 7-Eleven. Their fountain drink price is definitely lower than Circle K, if I'm actually paying for it, you know, since Sip and Save has failed me. I really can't wait to get that stereo Rob gave me installed in the Saturn. So it's coming up as Spanish. Not finding anything listenable. I can hang with the police. The band, not the law enforcers that raided Afroman's house. Did y'all hear about that? I guess that happened back in August. It was the inspiration for 3 great songs and music videos to go with them. Yeah, definitely check out those 3 songs from Afroman. Why You Disconnected My Cameras. They disconnected his security cameras. That's pretty whack. Why You Disconnected My Cameras, Lemon Pound Cake, and I think the other song is called Will You Help Repair My Door? He kicked in his door, traumatized his children. Sorry, I'm not making a lot of sense right now. This weekend was, all in all, this weekend was not good for me. Watching the video back of my encounter with the really old security guy at the church. Just, I probably made his night absolutely terrifying. I mean, I still stand by my statement that that man should be retired and at home and not working that job in that neighborhood at that hour. Whoa, this is 83rd Avenue. I'm driving right past Amazon. I wonder if I'm mentally in a good enough state to go to work right now.
For moral support, but we have questionable morals.
95.5 The Mountain.
I fucking hate that song. Yeah, I'm really eager to get that stereo in here. Just being subject to whatever crap is on the radio in Phoenix is borderline torture lately. I mean, during the day, I'm fine with KTAR, but like right now, they're playing some kind of syndicated program that's just crap. I don't want to hear it. I mean, I used to listen to them quite a bit all night long when not all night long. Like, I kind of had a schedule in my head when I would drive all night long as a lime juicer, where I listened to my music on the stereo in the Benz, which I just recently got stolen from me. Thank you, dirtbag thieves. God, I love that stereo. I was really looking forward to putting it in this car. Yeah, it interfaced with my phone. For what it's worth, the one Rob gave me, I looked it up online, and it's capable of doing that as well. So that's a good thing. Anyway, no, I think they took some of these speed bumps out. I remember this road having way more speed bumps. I did see something about the VOA about them doing that. That's a good thing. I still better park on the side I normally park on, or I won't be able to find my car when I get out. Anyway, yeah. So some of the programs that I didn't particularly like, and for what's worth, when I switched on to KTAR just a little bit ago on my way to the 7-Eleven, it was some syndicated program I wasn't familiar with, as opposed to it being Bohannon, who most of the time I find boring as shit. I used to listen to Red-Eye Radio. I like Red-Eye Radio. Those guys are usually entertaining. Sometimes they're kind of redundant. I'd rather not hear it, but most of the time, pretty interesting. And then, like, some other program that came on that did nothing for me, and I'd listen to my music on my stereo, either a CD or, in the Benz. I was working in the Benz as a lime juicer, or I'd plug in my phone. God, half time listening to John Bellion back then, and then I would, but I would kind of watch the time, because it was like 4 a.m. was when Gordon Deal would come on. I loved listening to America's First News with Gordon Deal. It's a nice mix of like actual legit news headlines and just these random offbeat stories. And his presentation's really good. Anyway, I'm here.
Jay-Z may show up in Glendale just a few weeks from now, halftime of the big game with Rihanna. This is Mix 96.9. We play the best mix of the 90s.
Well, Rihanna's doing the Super Bowl halftime. That's the first I'd heard that. I'm the absolute opposite of a football fan. Like, I actively dislike football, so yeah, really don't pay attention to the Super Bowl or who's playing. Although I tend to enjoy Super Bowl halftime shows. In fact, I have downloaded videos of most of them for the last like decade plus. So Rihanna could be interesting. Memory serves, the last one was like a West Coast hip hop. Like all the greats of West Coast hip hop. I do remember downloading it and playing it like the week after the Super Bowl at Bullocks, but I haven't played it since. I need to get in and go to work. I'm just, my head is really not in a good place, and I'm not even ready to talk about what'll happen. I mean, granted, I posted some video of this weekend, and I'm not sure how much I will. I'm still on the fence about the whole thing with the security guard. Obviously, I was not in the best mental state either. I don't know. Everything about that encounter was bad. I was bad. He was bad. The fact that a man that has to work as a security guard in such a god-awful part of town. I mean, that used to be a great part of town when I lived there, just to clarify, but, you know, what is now an area just overrun with homeless people and fentanyl junkies. Although, you know, to be fair, I mean, if they don't want people on that parking lot, how about putting a fence around it? I don't know. That whole situation was bad, but yeah, I couldn't. I don't know. Just watching that again, just actually watching that, just really messed with my head. I don't know. I might post it. I haven't posted it yet. I'm sitting here talking about video I might not have posted that y'all might not have seen. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I need to get inside and just try to get back into the groove of working. I'm in a good place when I'm working, so I just need to get in there and find my happy place again. If I never get around to clarifying it or whatever, let's just say Priscilla came over late night, Friday night, took care of me. We had a good morning together. Saturday night, tried to get back together with her. It didn't work out well. I felt ill at the bar. She said she was gonna come over to my place afterwards. She didn't. And then she showed up shortly before it was time for me to go to work tonight and took me from feeling okay, like ready to go to work, and messed me up mentally and emotionally enough to the point I couldn't go into work. And I don't need that. That's not a good thing for me. Work is good for me. Fortunately, I don't have any other women kind of lining up to try to take her place, so it's just either her or it's either deal with this miserable situation with Priscilla that I'm so not happy with, or just be a lonely old man. Neither of which are really good options. Sometimes I feel like my ex-wife is the lucky one, you know, just sitting in an urn somewhere. Post-cremation. You know, for all that I read on the Amazon FC subreddit about people hooking up at Amazon fulfillment centers, and as much as I see happen here in this building, kind of figured I might meet somebody after a year, but I absolutely haven't. Not even close. Ronnie's back. She's been gone for a while. Talked to her last week. She still got my number. She still hasn't texted me back. So at least the conversation we had was pretty nice and civil. It was beyond just civil. Like it was nice, it was friendly. But I don't know. I don't know what to think about her. Obviously, that's not going anywhere positive. And what's her name? Oh God, I'm so bad with names. Girl I've been crushing on for the last couple of years from Volux. I can't remember her name right now. I love her so much I can't remember her name. Jesus Christ, my brain is so fucking defective. Why? Why do I even exist? Fuck me. Jazzy. Yeah, after inviting me to come out and join her friends at some bar in Scottsdale that I don't think was actually in Scottsdale, I think it was in I woke up and sent her quite a few text messages when I woke up Thursday night. She never responded to any of them. One of which was like a screenshot of a bar that had the name of the place that she had said she was going to. Yeah, that place. Screenshot, and asking, you know, and this is along the line of hey, I don't see that bar in Scottsdale. Do you mean this place in Phoenix? No response at all. And it wasn't just that I didn't get a response from her Thursday. I haven't heard from her since weekend. So obviously I don't matter for shit to her. So speaking of people I don't matter to shit to, I haven't heard from my daughter all weekend either. So there's that. I don't think. I don't know, maybe I did and I just don't remember right now. I've been in a pretty bad space since Saturday night. Anyway, it's Sunday night. It's almost Monday morning. It's almost Martin Luther King Day. How about some holiday pay? Yeah. Anyway, going inside, going to work. What the fuck? A motherfucking cockroach on my dashboard. Gross. I'm so grossed out by that right now. Well, aren't you glad y'all got to see that?